Our PHANTEKS strip is brought to you by PHANTEKS, Cooler Master, and MSI. What's up guys, I'm Dimitri with Canucks here with Be Quiet, taking a look at the enclosure, the case of the year that we awarded for 2016. Come take a look. So this is the Dark Base Pro 900 White Edition. Looks actually quite unique. It's basically the same thing, now with a white paint job. That looks fantastic, and this is the slightly modded version. So we have a build. The optical drive has been relocated so that we only see the 3 1/4 drives there. Unfortunately, nothing much has changed in the frame design aside from the white color. And from what I see so far, I do like the uniformity of the white. At least from this lighting, it looks good. But we still don't have a power supply shroud. And the mechanism for the glass is still the same. This is a limited edition, so 2,000 units worldwide. So for the States, for example, only 500 units will be sold there. And we are told, obviously, being a limited edition, it makes sense for you to get a unique number plaque on what number out of 2,000 cases that you have, so you feel a little bit special. And so just to recap, the Dark Base Pro 900 White Edition still has the modular motherboard tray. The power supply bracket can be rotated to accommodate for different power supply length, and depending on how your motherboard is rotated. And yeah, this would be the perfect case to do like a white theme winter build. And because of the white nature, whatever lighting that you add inside will really highlight the interior, because black interior with LEDs kind of gets lost. White interior gives the best ambient lighting that you can get, so that's for sure. Plus an LED strip is included anyway. Yeah, Dark Base Pro 900 White Edition. Speaking of the power supply shroud, as we're roaming around to see these mods, we stumbled upon this mod here from a Taiwanese modder, which is actually here. So this is perhaps something Be Quiet should take note of, but if you come a little bit closer, look at this. Look at this rare little thing that Be Quiet perhaps is not aware of. A power supply shroud. Actually, it looks a very good one. Square, we got a lot of cable cutouts opening. Maybe this is like, maybe a little hinting here, but perhaps on the next enclosure that is coming out sometime, I don't know when, but maybe we'll see a power supply shroud that actually is integrated into the frame and with all the cables. And I'm thinking that they will have enough time to do something unique, but it's good to see one in the Dark Base Pro. So aside from the White Edition Dark Base Pro 900, there are no new cases here, so we're going to take a look at some of the mods. And I found this particular one very interesting because it's the Pure Base 600 Tempered Glass Edition, $99 enclosure, but what they've done here is actually use 2 of them to water cool a system. So basically move the radiator and the reservoir on the system on the left, which looks really incredible, with the tubing sort of passing by on the back of the side of the case. But here, as you can see, because all the radiator and reservoirs has been shifted to this side, it gives this very kind of plain looking, almost like where did the hardware and water cooling go, but interestingly it's been moved to another case. And so utilizing 2 Pure Base 600 cases to create this very unique mod is quite cool. And if we come around to the other side, let's go see the cabling. So as you can see, the tubing comes from one case to the other, and these connections are quite cool. They kind of remind me of that thing that you see in the Matrix, on the back of the guy's head. But if you look over here, we can see both SSDs being revealed on the tempered glass panel alongside this cutout that shows off this beautiful LED, some acrylic that is illuminated. And Eber, if you can raise the camera to go show the top, look at this. This is one of the coolest little top plates that we've seen. Be Quiet, illuminated, little cutout so the airflow can pass through. Whoever did this, nicely done. And this, my friends, is another Dark Base 900 that's been disguised in this Walkman mod. This is actually a winner from a German CaseCon competition, so come take a look. It actually highlights a very unique aspect of the Dark Base Pro series, because inside the motherboard has been rotated, and so it has the case. So that's why it doesn't look anything like the case on the right here. But the motherboard has been rotated, and inside we have Guardians of the Galaxy. We know we get comments about Chris Pratt and the little bit of relation to me. Little character inside there, pretty cool. And actually, the power button is this big orange thing on the top. That's quite cool.